Gets it to Crampton. Crampton, outlet Martin. Martin, right side, Berthollet. Spins, leaves the puck for Martin. Going to be called an offside on Spokane. And Martin getting into it with McCaggerty at the end. In behind the Wenatchee net. McCaggerty been pretty quiet in this game tonight and obviously frustrated as now Berthollet going at it as he and Seitz both going down to the ice. The linesman there trying to separate him as Berthollet gets up. He looked like he was anxious to get after Seitz some more. And we'll have some penalties called here. 10-11 of this third period. We'll see who's going where, as it looks like Berthollet and Martin both going for Spokane. And it'll be McCaggerty and Seitz going for the Wild.
It now. Puck, or the stick, was played at one of the Oil Kings players. Is Abagosh now getting into some rough stuff after the whistle.
There's an interference call. I'm not sure
who is against, because they moved the stick along.
Yeah. It's not a penalty. I mean, Parker Alcos is without a stick. If you're another Oil King player on the ice, can you shoo that stick towards a guy?
I don't think you're allowed to touch it.
Yeah, okay, well maybe that's what the penalty is then.
So the penalty will go against Hodnett, I believe. He's going to the penalty box. Okay, there's a Bronco player too, and also Abagosh.
Well, there was some
Edmonton might get the extra two, yeah.
So the initial call was the interference, and then Abagosh and Gerwing are going to sit for a couple as well, probably for roughing, I would think. I don't think there was full-on 5 minutes for fighting there.
Entertaining one so far. Gould, 2 goals and 1 assist.
Save made by Bonaventura as Sador takes Leonard to the boards, and then Edwards comes in late and throws a punch. Braden Edwards comes in as the third man and punches Leonard in the head. Will that be a penalty? Up here certainly looked like it was worthy of one. Pasarchuk now trying to get after Marcus. Temper's getting hot, Jeff. We'll step away, let it cool down. It's 2-1 Calgary. A feisty affair here in the second on your home of Hitman Hockey. This is Sportsnet 960 The Fan. Thank you.
With one of our superheroes.
A penalty coming up on Seattle, and now we get an exchange looking like that no win. And Hartman nearly dropping gloves. Pieces kept here. They're going to take Caleb Hartman. Rather, I beg your pardon. Now he'll go.
Oh,
it looks like Nguyen will go as well.
When Hartman wanted to drop the gloves there, the 16-year-old, certainly not intimidated by Nguyen, who's 3 years his senior at a 19-year-old. Yeah, they got a little mixed up in front. Sticks got tied up, and you know when that happens, both guys start kind of pulling and jerking, trying to get their stick away, and nobody likes to be ragdolled by the other guy, so they get a little tied up, and you can see here Hartman's gonna
on the power play. Shetler is on the defense with Mays. Ahead to Isagai. Isagai down the right side, and now we're dropping the gloves behind the play. It's going to be Krasovsky and Parr that are going to go at it. Parr landing a couple of rights. Krasovsky trying to get free, and Parr gets another right hand landed. And now Parr takes Krasovsky down. And the fans on their feet as Parr exhorting the crowd as he heads to the box. As those two fighting majors will be at 8:40 remaining here in this third period. In hockey math, 11:20 of the third period.
This is a fight that, in the back of my mind, I think needed to happen.
And then he slashes Finley, and we got a huge scrum on the far side of the Moose Jaw Warriors zone with 10 seconds to go in the third, and a 3-goal Moose Jaw lead.
You could see that one developing between those two players. They had an exchange down in the corner in the Regina zone, and then Jackson Vaughn went to throw a hit. Finley got the elbow up on Vaughn. Vaughn threw the slash back at Finley, and then everybody gets involved. And I imagine there's going to be more of those 10-minute misconducts handed out that you were just talking about, Dante. As
Mays, right circle, snaps the shot, save made by G. Puck is loose, and now he'll cover up before Streak can get to it. And Frazier takes Streak into the wall, and those two now get after it as Frazier took the helmet off of Streak, and Streak now's got Frazier in a headlock down to the ice. 10:46 left to go here in this first period. Good chance to cool off and take a minute timeout. Spokane and Wenatchee are scoreless. You're listening to Chiefs Hockey.